All right, Paul. Thank you for bringing that in here. Um, you said something earlier that you said something just now that like I'm really curious about. You said I wasn't sure if that was actually my vision or if it was something else. You remember saying that?
Yeah, I remember that.
Can you elaborate on like what were the? Can you elaborate on that? That was really curious to me. I tell me a little bit more about that.
Yeah, for sure. I up until about a year ago, I was in a space where I didn't dream very big. And I've been told um, my whole life up until now that I the things that I think about are dreams. They're things that I envision in my head. Um, and it's not necessarily something that is what I'm called to do per se. Because one of the stories that I've had the opportunity to really do the work on and break through in the past, call it year, is really trusting myself. And so what's coming up for me when you ask with the question that you just asked me is that when this vision first came into my head, the question that I asked myself was, is this do I trust myself that this is what I'm called to be? Is this a vision of what I can see for what's possible in my life and where I get to go? Or is this something that I'm just dreaming about, that I'm daydreaming about? That is, um, the word fabrication is coming up for me right now, but I don't know if that's exactly the right word, but something that's, I'm dreaming about, but may not necessarily be something that gets to gets to be possible, gets to happen.
Thanks for that. Does that happen often? Like where you feel something, you have a vision of something, and then you doubt or question whether or not that's even real or that you get to dream it.
Oh, for sure. Growing up, I was told a lot because my mom was very much the I would call her pretty much the head of the household in a way where my father worked overseas a lot. And so one of the things that would often come up is my mom would say, you don't know what's best for you. You need to make sure you run everything by me first because you don't really know. And so I realized when I got into my adult years, I questioned my thinking a lot, and I'd often need to run it by one person or three, four people to validate my thoughts. And that's been something that I've been really doing a lot of work on, is trusting myself, and that has been a struggle for me. Still a struggle for me at times for sure, but it was a much bigger struggle for me about up until about a year ago.
We're just getting started. Click on the link below to watch the full conversation and go to niyamaashan.com/tribe to get additional resources and exclusive invitation to tribe only events. Journey on.